Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And Creature.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss Drag Race Down Under, episode 5 and 6. Yeah,
I
episodes
think
5 and 6. We're almost done with this season. My God. But then again, that's why I
Mhm.
like UK, Down Under, Canada. We get in, get out. It's only the US that wants to stick around for half a year. Honey, we get in, we get out. Let's roll. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, Before we get into everything, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We have a goal of 1,000 subscribers, so make our wish come true and subscribe right now.
Because
Now,
all we want for Christmas is your subscriptions.
oh wait, how they do it now? Don't they do it like this or something?
So there's this one. There's this one.
No, I think they do it like this, or
This one.
no, they do it differently now. I forget how they do
There's,
it. Like this is how I normally do it, but like Gen Z does some weird thing like this, and
I don't know because I just saw that TikTok. But what's his name? Because apparently him and Cynthia Erivo trade hearts throughout the day when they
yeah.
were on set.
And I'm
So,
finna say
oh,
this
it's
is
this one. This one. This
yeah,
is it. This
yeah.
is
There
it.
we go.
It's this one.
It's
Ah,
this
ah,
one.
I remember. It literally took me remembering her nails for me to go like, yeah, it's this one.
But yeah, that's how they do it now. But yes, now the makeover challenge I thought was great, lovely, fantastic. That acting challenge though,
Yeah.
there was only one queen I thought was good, and she didn't even win.
Nope.
We gonna get into that. So it is right after Lucina's elimination. They come in, they read her message, they wipe it away, and congratulate Miss Freya Mani for winning the lip sync. So they sit
Hey.
down and congratulate Mandy Moose for finally getting her deserved win. Finally.
Mhm.
It's the next day in the workroom. The queens come in. The alarm goes off. Michelle comes in and announces that this week's mini challenge, the library is officially open. Because reading is what?
Fundamental.
Exactly. And apparently the only queen who knows how to read is Vibe. And therefore she's the only one who got a screenshot.
That was funny.
Now the other queens, some of them had like one good one. Some didn't
Yeah.
have none. And I love how they sprinkled vibes through the whole thing instead of just doing hers all at one time. They're like, yeah,
Right.
we need some good ones as we go through.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Vibe won the mini challenge. And she'll take it because, she hasn't won anything just yet.
Yes.
Then Michelle announces that this week's Maxi Challenge is the makeover. And that the library is open again because they are making over librarians.
Yes.
Love that. And with Vi being the winner, she gets to pair everybody off with their partners. And she played
Yes.
fairly. I don't know why these queens want to play so damn fairly.
Because, they want to win against the best.
Bump that. Now, I would have took the second one here with the cloud jacket on. That's who I want. That's who I want. And then the rest, I would just pair them up that I know wouldn't work with each other. Like the fourth one with the beard, I would have gave him the Nikita. Have fun. Have fun. I like
We'll have
Mandy.
fun.
I'm gonna say I like
Of
Mandy,
it.
so I think I would have gave Mandy the same one Vibe did. I'm like, here you go, Mandy. I got you, sis. But everybody else, get ready. But since we got 2 episodes, of course we got the good stuff that we normally get with the makeover challenges. But let's go ahead and hit this main stage. Up first, we have our hostess with the mostest, Michelle Visage. What did you think of Michelle's look this week?
Um, I don't like the mullet look on her.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the look gets like a B plus from me.
I agree with your B plus. I thought this was a fun look. So this week we're joined by Spanky Jackson, Reese Nicholson, and Peaches IRL. I believe is the initials behind it. They didn't give her a nameplate, but I just know her name was Peaches. I remembered that because I'm like, oh, 2 Peaches. Because Canada had a Peaches now. Down Under has a Peaches, and Peaches' song that they used for Down Under was a lot better than the song that Canada used. But hey, we digress. So, now they mentioned in the workroom that not only are they looking for drag family resemblance, but you also have to tell a story within your looks.
Right.
Now, part of me feels like they didn't tell them that there needed to be a story when they initially gave them the prompt. Because a lot of these makeovers did not have a story.
No.
Kind of like the next category for the following episode. I don't think they told them. I think the prompt was something else, and they're like, oh, we're going to turn it to this. But none of their looks fit that prompt.
The look. No.
Yeah. So, up first we have Vibe and Buzzkill. I was shocked the judges like this.
Really?
I was. I like, not enough to put her in the bottom. But yeah, I didn't particularly care for this. The looks were very... I'll give her props for trying. But to me, I didn't really care for the looks. And she was one of the queens that really didn't have a story on that main stage.
Right.
So for me, this gets a C. What about you?
I get very big gym vibes. They're just missing the big hair. I wish there was big hair. I'm you in this moment. I wish there was big hair.
That is one of the things I did wish, but I was like, I'm not going to bring it up because I'm already picking at different areas. But yes, a bigger wig would have been nice.
Yes, bigger hair, more of a story being told, because it was more or less just the critiques we got with the last makeover for another series was basically like, okay, we've seen this storyline before. You're the energetic one, they're the lowbrow one, you know, da 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 da. I think, yeah, it just felt like there was nothing there. They just kind of walked down. I can't walk in these heels. Let me just go.
Yep. Moving on to Mandy Moves and Penny Packs. I got the story. I got the looks. The looks were a little simple. I'm not going to act like they weren't. But they look good. I knew the hanky code from the jump.
Right.
So all this together. Yeah. Well, I knew about the hanky code before. I forget what video I watched, but it talked about the hanky code. And I'm like, okay, look at them. Trying to tell their business back in the day without everybody being in their business. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, just like Crips and Bloods, we got hanky codes for other things.
Yes. So I thought this was real good. This gets a B plus for me.
I agree with your B plus.
Mm-hmm.
I like the outfits. They just kind of look like somebody spilled ketchup and mustard on a really pretty black dress. But the dresses were really simple. So.
Moving on to Brenda. Oh no, it cut off the makeover name. Let me see if I can find it in my notes real quick. But while I do that, tell me what you think about Brenda and her partner.
Dang, I forgot the name because it was Brenda Breasticle and something. I guess they were like, okay, we're gonna do match.
Breast. There we go. Brenda Breast and Splenda Breast.
Splenda Breast. I know there was like the matchy, but it's in two different directions. It was like one was in color and one was in black and white. I didn't get the bus. Waiting for the bus out of this. I don't know what I got, but I didn't.
I did, but continue.
But I give it. I like outfits like that. Mm. But then again, they remind me of like 6th grade. So, I give this a B.
I give this probably a C. I'm gonna go with a C. Mm-hmm. The story was there. Love the story. Mm-hmm. It's more the outfits. It's not it's the same type of dress, but say if the patterns would have matched, like if it was still black and pink to go with the white and black. The judges mentioned something about the hair. The hair didn't bother me. Like, it don't have to be the same wig color or the same type of style for me.
I think it was just that they were two different colors because it's the same hairstyle. They're just one's white and one's black. And
Yeah,
they were
like
like, it's two different colors. You're going in two different directions.
I'm like, but yeah, I thought they had the best story, but to me, the main focus is the drag family resemblance, and I
And
didn't
there
really
was
see
not a
much
lot
of
of
it.
that.
Yeah, I didn't see much of it. So moving onwards to Max and Min Drag Queen. For me, family resemblance is there, great,
Uh-huh.
but this had no story in my opinion. Like everybody else
No.
was trying to pick up a story, but there was
Mm-hmm.
none here.
Nope, they just kind of walked the catwalk and then
Yeah,
was
well, look at
like,
us, we're
"Hey, let's
pretty.
exchange clothes."
Yeah, look, we're pretty, and they are pretty. It was just, it
Pretty,
was
they're
lacking the
cute.
story for me. And since
Yeah,
you know, like I said, I don't want to harp on them too hard about it because I don't think they've known that prior to Michelle saying it in the workroom. But
right.
yeah, it was just note to any future contestants: if you are asked to bring a makeover look, make sure there's a story to be told with it too, just in case. They'll be like, make sure you tell us a story.
Just in cases.
Just in case. Girls, the bus still running. All right. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, these were good looks, but because of the story wasn't there, I'm probably going to bump it down to a B. But
I
overall,
agree.
I really liked it.
I agree. I mean, because I liked them. They were cute, but, since there was no story,
Up
kind
next
of.
was Freya and Athena Armani. What did you
I
think of
love
Freya and
them.
Athena?
I love them. They
Mm.
were so cute, so adorable. I really think she should have won this.
Oh, really?
Um,
Okay.
yes, because like Athena was just like, and I was like, you know what? That's me as an old woman. Let me go to the club. I'm lying because I'm only 40 now and I'm have zero confidence and don't want anybody to see me. Now, if I had a cute little body to go with it, then yeah, I'd be like, yes, let's do this.
Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I agree. Oh, wait, what's your score?
I give this an A.
Okay, I agree. I thought this was real fun. Mom and daughter out in the town. Everybody wants to be their friends. Like I got the whole essence of what was going on here. It
Mm-hmm.
was beautiful. I agree with your A. I agree with your A.
A.
Up next is Nikita and Susu Amon.
Yes, another team I think should have won.
Amazing, amazing,
Beautiful.
hands down, top tier, tens across the board, A plus.
Yes.
I love it all. What did you think?
I agree. I mean, and I like of all the things to pay attention to, I appreciated the fact that like Nikita and Susu took the time to like not only learn each other's story but incorporate each other's story. That Nikita was so open to learning from Susu and Susu was so open to teaching. And you could see Susu's kind of shy, but like when she was up there, she felt like she was in her element and was just like, yeah, let's do the little
Let's go for it.
moves and
I'm
we
just
could
saying
do
that'll be
this.
me. Like if I decide to step in there as a makeover partner, I'm gonna do what you asked me, even if I feel uncomfortable. That's the whole the whole reason I'm here to break out of my normal routine. So let's
Right.
go. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's have a good old time.
And I feel like Nikita took care of Susu.
I do too. I appreciate when they take care of their partners. Like I feel the same way with Freya. I feel like she
Mhm.
took care of her partner, Athena.
Yes.
I love that. I love that so
It should have
much.
been a tie.
Up next, we have Lazy Susan and Dumb Waiter. The name is crazy. But I thought they were really cute. It was lacking a story for me, but they were trying.
They were
They were
trying.
trying. And I'm like, I'm going to give y'all props because other people
Right.
just came out here and walked. Y'all telling a little
Look,
story. Y'all
and the
trying.
really, really fun thing was I appreciated how into it Dumbwaiter
For
was.
real. Like, this was Dumb Waiter's
Because
moment, and you were not going to stop it for her, okay?
exactly. Because, like, again, like, they were like, I couldn't tell who was the drag queen and who was the makeover person. And I'm like, to some certain degree, I agree with that assessment. Only because Dumbwaiter was, like, pushing. For
Like,
real.
let's go.
Let's do this.
So we have all of our amazing queens here. Who was your favorite look this week?
My favorite look was Nikita and Susu.
Mine as well. Mine as well. So we find out that the winners of this week's challenge was Vibe and Nikita. Me personally, I would have gave it to just Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
And if we were going to give it to two queens, then Freya. But
exactly,
if it was my way, just Nikita solo. But yeah,
I agree.
Like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of Vibe's look. And I think they just really gave Vibe a win because we're getting towards the end and Vibe doesn't have a win yet. And Vibe has been doing very well in this competition.
Mm-hmm. This seems to have gone so fast because I swear this season just started like last week.
For real, like we got 2 more weeks. That's it. But like I said, the other countries know how to come and go.
Just America wants to stay for millennia.
No. So we find out that the bottom 2 was Brenda Breast and Max Drag Queen. I was thinking, and I'm like, I would have to agree here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're down there for 2 different reasons. Brenda was the only one, in my opinion, who did not have family resemblance.
Right.
And Max, in my opinion, was the only one who didn't have a story.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all are the bottom 2. Now, they lip sync to Like a Girl Does by Peach, PRC. There's the letters, PRC. And yes, this song was added to the playlist. It was so cute. It was so cute. And Max ate Brenda up.
Oh.
And I felt so bad because, Brenda has been doing such a good job in this competition.
Mm-hmm.
But Max was like, hold on. Hold your mule. Baby, I'm not finna go, well, not in this episode. I'm not finna go down easy.
Well, he's not in this episode.
But yeah, I thought, I have to give Brenda her props. She did try to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
But Max,
very hard.
Against anybody else, Brenda probably would have won with the energy she was bringing. But Max was just
everywhere.
Was everywhere, everything, all at once.
All at once.
So, afterwards, the judges decided to keep Max and send home Brenda. Do you agree with that decision?
Yes.
I do too. So, we go back into the workroom after her elimination. They come in, they read her message, and they wipe it away. And you could tell, like, they even called Brenda the heart of the season.
Right.
So everyone was quite emotional seeing her message and seeing her go. But once they sit down, they did congratulate Vibe and Nikita for getting their first wins.
Yay.
And we go into the workroom for the next day. Vibe is still raving about her win. She's just so happy that she got it. And Nikita was also congratulated again as well. So, the alarm goes off. Michelle enters the workroom, and we're doing a mini challenge again. Come on, mini challenges.
Hey.
And this is the good old-fashioned fake bitch slap. You have to walk up to Michelle, say something, and she will slap you back.
We're taking it back to season 1.
Now, Mandy went for the one I would have went to. I'm going to say, Mandy Moop said what I was going to say. Like, so when's the real judge going to get here? When's the real host? Where's RuPaul? Is RuPaul on the way? Was her flight delayed? When's the real host getting here?
Does she have COVID?
Like, what's going on?
What's the tea?
Where's she at? Like, we need the real one here. It's almost time to crown somebody. But overall, I really enjoyed the fake bitch slap. Well, in Asia's case, back on, what was that, season 10, RuPaul really slapped Asia. She said, oh, this is going to be Asia O'Hara Drag Race now. But yeah, overall, I thought it was real fun. Michelle announced that the winner was Freya Armani, which I do agree.
Yes.
And then she announced that this week there is an acting challenge. And the queens will be auditioning for a role of Too Much. Everyone's going to be given the same script. and you have to interpret the character in your own way. I like
Yeah.
this idea.
Yeah.
You're coming in, you're doing an audition. To me, this is more of an improv challenge than acting. But yeah, you're coming through. Well, they give you a script,
Right.
unless you're Lazy Susan. That irritated me that she wasn't following the script, and the fact that they praised her for that, when I know for a fact they have done other girls who did not follow that script, put them in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I was dumbfounded. I'm like, what do you mean? She should. We'll talk about it here in a second. So, to help them get ready for their performance, Hanaconda, season 2 finalist, and also the finalist for UK versus the World season 2, runner up both times.
Yep.
Comes into the workroom and gives them some good tips. It was good to see Hannah again. I know we just saw her top of the year, but it's good to see her again. Good to see her again. Honestly,
Well, I think you got to see her in person. I didn't get to see her in person. She was never at her booth.
I saw her when I went to go see Queen and Spanky last year.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Now, when I said top of the year this year, I meant she was on UK versus the World.
I know.
Yeah.
But we also had the opportunity to see her 4 months ago.
If you, right there it is. My Baps. There they are. They all signed it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Honestly, one of my favorites. Like them and Kitty Scott Calls last year was like my favorite ones. This year it was Victoria, and I love meeting Raja, Safira.
Kennedy Davenport.
Oh, Kennedy was a good time too.
Raja was a good one.
Tsunami Muse was a good time. I know you didn't go see Tsunami, but Tsunami was a good time as well.
You know, the funny thing is like the first year I had a lot of like social anxiety, and I think this year when I went, it wasn't social anxiety I had. I think I was just really, really awkward and hyper focused on getting to at least that one person I wanted to get to, so that when I found everybody else, I was just kind of like, I don't know what to say to you right now because I'm tired. I think, and then on top of that, like,
because I shared the same feeling. Like there were some queens I was so excited to meet, but I didn't really know what to say. Oh, right. Isis Couture was good. Oh, she was good.
Isis, yeah,
she was a fun one.
Isis did. She took a lot out of me. Her and Mo Hart. When I saw them, I love
meeting Mo. I still have her face mask. I said I'm gonna use them. I need to go ahead
and who else? Ooh, how come I can't remember her name? Heidi in Closet
was another one. She was the longest line I waited in, but it was worth it. I did enjoy meeting Heidi.
Heidi and Milk were the 2 longest lines I waited in, and I only literally waited for Milk.
I wanted to go meet Milk so bad.
The perfume bottle that is right there.
I didn't find the time yet. I saw that. That was genius. Genius. But I didn't have time to make it over there because I sure would have took a picture with it.
Oh my gosh, I literally just wanted the perfume. Actually, I wanted the bag, and then the perfume was in it, and I was like, oh, cool. And then it was like a really quick picture with Milk, and then you had to jump through too many hoops to get those pictures with Milk.
But yes, so they go, and we go straight into the challenge. I didn't realize this was the challenge until we got to the critique.
The runway.
And I was like, oh, so that was the challenge. Okay. I thought we were going to see like the best of it all. But going back and watching it again, I'm like, okay, I see how this is the challenge. I just wish they would have made that more clear from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So quickly, we will go through who I think should have won this week's challenge.
Freya.
She was the only one, in my opinion, who was funny.
I liked her interpretation.
Yeah, like, I was fully invested in her character, the character that she chose. I thought it was good.
Right. I think what they liked about Lazy Susans was just the characterization.
And
I
that's
can see
honestly the
it.
part I didn't like. Um, Up next is Max. She tried. You could tell she was trying so hard. And
Yeah,
like,
she was. I didn't think you could overact in overacting.
and I don't think she was overacting. I've noticed watching it back, when she was by herself, she was decent. It was when she started going back and forth with Reese, when they were doing their lines. It
Mm-hmm.
just seemed kind of awkward. It didn't seem as natural as some of the other queens.
Yeah.
Then we had Lazy Susan. I didn't like the characterization that she chose. I don't think I choked
Um,
once.
cause the thing is it's like she based it. I didn't understand where she was coming from because apparently, Dad is an actor. Cool. Dad
Love
has an
that.
agent.
Love
Cool.
that. This is based off of said agent. Cool.
This is based off of said agent. But why is agent doing what she's doing? I'm confused.
Yeah, I didn't particularly care for this.
There were choices made, and I just didn't agree with them.
Speaking of choices made, Vibe is next.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, wait, wait. Where is it? Hold on. There we go.
Up next is Mandy Moves. You know, I love me some Mandy, but this choice to be an adult baby,
Yeah, that was not a good choice
it didn't work at all.
at all.
And then Nikita Amon.
Look, we knew from Snatch Game that Nikita can act.
But let's get to the main stage. Up first, we have our hostess with the mostest. It's Michelle Visage. What did you
I
think of
like
Michelle and your
very.
score?
I like this. This is very classic Michelle.
Yes.
Very classic Michelle. And I love the silver streak. I'm jealous. I want the silver streak. I have silver edges. I don't want silver edges. I just want silver streak.
Yeah.
I think if I had silver as a streak here and here, I probably wouldn't dye my hair as much. But it literally grows like an inch and then breaks off. Um, how do I feel about this? This is cute, classic, A plus.
Oh, A plus. Okay, I'm giving it A minus. I really
Hey,
enjoyed this. This was really cute. This week we're joined by Isis Avis Loren,
now that
Reese
I give a
Nicholson,
D.
and Matt O'Kine.
He was
Very opinionated.
very opinionated, very
A little annoying. I'm not gonna lie to
verbal.
you. A little annoying. I'm like, okay. But
He's
I
the
kind of
first
like,
straight man that we've had on here, but he is the first straight man that's been very vocal. Because most of the straight men that are on there, they don't quite know why they're on there, and they're just kind of like, "Yeah, I'm here. You looked hot?" Question mark. And he
but
was like, "Look, I didn't like your acting. You sucked."
and as much as it was a little annoying, I kind of applaud it because
He
he
was honest.
he was honest. He knew acting, and he knew enough fashion to give critiques. Because some of the stuff he said, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Better than what was the girl from a few weeks ago who called a mermaid tail? What did she call it?
Oh my
A knee
god, I don't
skirt? Did she
remember.
call it a knee skirt?
Yes, and she was a lesbian.
I love your knee skirt. I was like, but yeah, he was a little annoying, but I liked it. But I heard just from the queens talking online, it was worse. They
I
really
bet.
made him look good with this edit. I was like, oh, so we're gonna blame it on the edit. Ew.
Huh.
All right, so up first. Oh wait, I almost didn't say what the category was.
Le category
My
is.
bad. The category is Liquid Dreams. So, if you were given the prompt Liquid Dreams, what would you do?
You would have got that Janet Jackson video. Gonna make your body wet.
Okay, okay. I like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking. I'm not sure if it's just Wicked is still heavy on my mind, but I think
Loathing.
but I think for the Liquid Dreams, I would try to recreate the melting of Elphaba.
Hmm. Yes, Wicked's still in your brain.
Yeah, like I would come out and tell one of the producers to throw water on me and make it to where there's some sort of smoke element in my outfit, so it just starts. The smoke comes out and the water is dripping all over me. I'm like, no, I'm melting. And
Oh, oh my
oh,
god.
what a cruel world. So I think my mind is still very wicked right now. So that was the first thing I thought of when you said Liquid Dreams. I'm like, cool. So up first we have Vibe. What did you think of Vibe?
This was very, very simple.
Very.
This gets like a D minus.
For me, I like that she's doing a darker tone for Vibe. She even switched up her makeup a little bit. Um,
Right.
from the waist up, amazing. I wish there was more in the bottom half of the outfit. So I'll give it
Facts.
a C plus because I really like what she's doing from the waist up. We just need a little bit more. I am going through a lot of things over here.
You need some water.
My water's empty, and I think that's what the problem is.
Yes. That and the fact that we're drinking water through straws.
So,
That's the state school for you.
up next we have Lazy Susan. I love this. The wig had a water spout on it, and as she was getting wet, you could see the color come through. I wish there was a way we could see it completely wet. She probably took a picture on Instagram. I need to go look to see if there's fully colored in because I just know it's gorgeous. I know it is.
Mhm.
So this gets an A plus for me.
This gets an A plus for me. It's my style, first of all,
It
because you
is
know
very
me. I
much your
love a
style.
swing skirt.
Yes.
Love a swing skirt. And two, I love the fact that it's black and white, but you can make it color by getting it wet. And then it was so fun during the Untucked, and everybody was like, "Yo!"
Boom. Yes.
And it was like, "Yes, get me wet on purpose. Make my outfit beautiful." It was the paint without using the paint.
Yeah. It was really outside the box, and it really fit the prompt Liquid Dreams.
Yes.
Up next is Nikita Amon. What did you think of Nikita?
If it had been longer, like if that teal at the bottom had like faded into like a light blue to end in a white skirt at the bottom, then I'd have been like, oh, waterfalls. I get it. I get it. Then it would have been Liquid Dreams. But you're just like blue when gold with a wig that's supposed to, I guess, look like an umbrella, and you look more like a who? I don't I don't understand. Just the jester. The jester is coming out and she says, I don't understand.
So, what's your score?
The outfit is beautiful, and if it was just the outfit and it was not this category, it would get like an A plus from me. The wig, well, no, it would get an A. There'd be some points taken off for that wig because I don't like it. But since it's not quite the prompt, it gets like a B minus.
I agree with your assessment. I would have loved if the dress would have turned into the whole representation of a waterfall, and I love that this is a legacy piece. And she even
Right.
mentioned on the runway that this is a backup. So I'm like, what happened to the original?
That part.
What
Did you have
happened
to wear it for something else?
Like, did it rip? Like, what happened? So I would have to give this a C plus. Up next is Mandy Moves. I never thought a day would come when I would have to say it's a no for me, dog, when it comes to Mandy Moves.
God, I'm so.
Because I did not like this Sam I Am. It did not. It hurts my feelings because Mandy has been killing it on this runway. But to me, she dropped the ball on this one, in my opinion.
Look, it was giving very much just Bianca Del Rio in a dress, just the whole season to me. I didn't get it. Like, I understood what I guess it was supposed to be. I think what I don't like is all of the texture, even though I understand it's supposed to be ripples of water.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it had been like two different colors and had it been tighter, if she would have wore it like because that there are some Arab women who have their little modesty outfits, and they have caftans like that, but the way that they wear them, they pin them so that there's some shape, and that's what's missing for me is shape. If she had pinned it in the back to where she had some shape in this, I really would have liked this. But it's a no for me.
And I hate that. I really do. But up next is Freya Armani.
Which is another no for me because it wasn't the assignment.
It wasn't. It really wasn't.
I love her. She is an excellent queen.
And I would still give her the win because in my opinion, she was the only one who did well in the acting challenge. Kind of like
Exactly.
Lavoie in that roast. She's the only one that did great. But that runway was not the best. And then we got Max Drag Queen. It's a no for me.
I think if it had been made, okay, wig, you need to get some wig tips from Carmen Falada on how a wet wig is supposed to look. Uno. Those, I think your train needed to be just a little bit longer and made with like some different kind of like organza to make it look more fluid, because other than that you just look like somebody shot off like a really big load.
Honestly, normally I can give some sort of tips that I would think would make the outfit better. I don't have anything. I just really don't like this. It's a no for me.
It's a D for me. It has potential.
So we have all of our queens lined up here. Who had your favorite look this week?
And why was it Lazy Susan?
Correct, because I just zoomed in on her because I knew we were both going to say Lazy Susan.
You saw a reaction to it, so yeah.
So we find out that Lazy Susan won the challenge, which I completely disagree with.
I don't agree with her winning the challenge. If it was like Thailand where you like one got the runway and one got the challenge, and you'd be like, yeah, sure, yeah, Lazy got the runway, and then Freya got the challenge. But if you're trying to go by which one should hold the most weight, and knowing you in your mind the challenge holds the most weight and not necessarily the runway in this case, then Freya should have won.
For me, the runway does matter. And I don't want to ever say that the runway doesn't. I just feel like the main challenge matters just a little bit more. It's more like a 65-35 for me. And
Yeah, I
say,
said. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't discredit the runway and say it doesn't count. I just said one counts a little bit more than the other.
yeah,
One holds
because
more
there's
weight
been
to
several
you.
times where the runway can submit your win or lose you the win. Because
Right.
the big thing I remember is I believe it was season 9. Alexis Michelle killed the snatch game, but her runway was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So it ended up going. Who won season 9 snatch game? I can't remember off the top of my head who won the snatch game for season 9. But it ended up going to them because they did just as well, but also had a good runway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but in this case, I think Freya should have won, and the remaining queens should lip sync. I know the stage is small, but guess what? All 5 of y'all was finna lip sync. Every single one of y'all. Let's go. Line them up. And if you're worried about them running against each other, we can do that stupid thing where one lip syncs at a time. We'll just have to do it 5 times. Let's go. Let's go. But
Mm-hmm.
we got Nikita and Max, which I do agree because I would say all of them. It's just I would add 3 more queens down there. Mandy, I love you, girl, but you would have been down there. Vibe, I love you, girl, but you would have been down there. And Lazy Susan, I love you, gal, but you would have been down there. All 5 of y'all. Now, if we're talking bodies, let's go. Let's go.
This should have been a slay off.
At this point, next week, we're doing a lip sync Lollapalooza because all 5 of y'all were bad. Freya, you good. Sit down.
uh,
But we got Talking Body, a song that was on my list, so I was super excited that we got it. But unfortunately, this lip sync,
Kind of sucked.
like, you can see that Nikita was trying, but
Mm-hmm.
Max, you could tell, was completely checked out.
Yeah.
She was like, just send me home, please. I'm done. I'm done. Like, she was trying, but you could just, because we've seen what Max can do. And it irritates me because this is a song you can really give us a hey, because if we're talking bodies, maybe you really could have gave us something nasty.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Michelle, I would have hit them with the meh. And they decided that Nikita won the lip sync, which I agree. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Barely. Like I said, meh.
Skin of her teeth.
But she won it.
Mm-hmm.
Which unfortunately means Max Drag Queen is going to the house. Unfortunately, she was eliminated in front of her drag mother. Which I think that would hurt me even more. Because not only am I going home, but my drag mother is right there and was part of the panel that decided if
That I
should
needed to go home.
You know. So they danced the night away like they didn't just crush that girl's dreams. And we find out next week they'll be doing a roast. And we're going to have Anita Wiglet as our extra special guest judge. And Ketamine's going to be on the panel. I am super excited to see them 2 together. I love them. They were such a fun group to meet last year. Well, I met them separately, at DragCon.
Yeah.
And I wanted to swing through and see Keta again this year. But it was like every time I went there, Keta was gone. I was like, come on, Keta, I'm trying to catch you. Come on, Keta.
I didn't know she was there this year.
I don't think Anita was, but I know Ketamine was.
Right.
So
I just
I was
remember.
trying to catch Keita. I was really trying to catch her.
I'm like, because I had my repeat queens, which were Queen and Oceana.
I'm mad Ocean was not a repeat for me because I enjoyed her last year.
You didn't see her last? You didn't see her this year?
I didn't make it to her this year.
Oh yeah, she was a repeat for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but every time I went to Ketamine's booth, she was gone.
Because I didn't even know she was going to be there.
I knew because she was on my list. It's just, unfortunately, you know how long my list was. So this year, I'm really gonna crack it down to just these queens.
Right. I'm really hoping.
Unless I'm walking by and I see that line is short. Wait. Hold on, here I come.
I'm really hoping that DragCon is not during a work week for me.
I need them to go ahead and announce these dates, because this time last year,
They
tickets were
really
already
do.
bought.
Exactly. Tickets were bought and we were looking at flights.
Looking at flights, I was already looking at the hotel, like,
I think by the
which I think I
time
want to go back to
January,
that hotel, but we'll see.
you don't think you want to go back
I
to that
think I
hotel?
do, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
We know where we can rent a car, and this time I know how to park.
I'm gonna say this year we might not need one, but we'll talk about all that when it gets to that time. But give us a date so we can start planning.
That part. No, because I want to go back to Disneyland.
Ah, got you.
So we can go to California Adventure. I just
honey,
need to start drinking more water.
But that's all I got. Is there anything else you want to add to it?
Nope.
All right, well, tell the children where they can find you.
You can find me at Christian McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, pocket full of bud, mama. But if I'm not there, you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all soon. Bye.